the task set before us here is for us to find the radius of this circle. So let me start. Before getting the radius of the circle, let's denote the center of the circle. So this point is the center of my circle, and it is important to note that the radius of a circle is a line drawn from the center of the circle to any point on the circumference. So yeah, radius is a line drawn from center of circle to any point on the circumference. And another key point to note is that it is equidistant. So what am I saying is that if I draw this line, that's a radius. If I draw this line, that's also a radius, and they are of equal length. Don't mind the diagram, they have equal length. Don't mind the diagram, it's not drawn to scale, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. So we need to pay attention to this information because it will come in handy in the future calculations. All right, so, and we should notice something here so that we have two chords in the circle, and the two chords are perpendicular to each other. But there's something about the chords that we are only given 3 dimensions. We're given this 6, we're given 3, and we're given 2. We're not given the last dimension. So let me denote that with x. So how do we find that dimension? It's when we are solving circle, it's a common concept in circle geometry that when we have a circle and there are two chords perpendicular to each other in the circle, let's say I have a circle like this, and I have two chords perpendicular to each other, this one having a length, this one having a length A, this one having a length B, this one having a length C, and this one having a length D. Now, these two perpendicular chords, the theorem says that AB equals to CD. Say that AB equals to CD. Judging with this diagram that we have here, we can see that my A equals to 2, my B equals to 6 from here, then my C is X, the unknown value, and my D is 3. So having this, I can easily get what my C is. So how do I get my C from what we have here? I know that my AB, that's 2 into 6 will be equals to C, that's X, into 3 from this. So I can just divide it by 3, 3 cancels 3, then my X will be equals to 4. So I've gotten my X as 4. So I can easily remove this X and denote it with 4. So let's do that. So I have a length 4 right there. So having gotten my length, what's left for us now is to look for the radius. Let me draw a line from this center of the circle to this chord. I'm drawing a line from the center of the circle to this chord. So I have this, and also I have this. These two lines, they bisect the chord into 2. Yeah, a straight line drawn from the center of the circle bisects the chord into 2 equal parts. Now we can see that this chord having a, this is 2 here and this is 6 here. The total length of the chord is 8. So that means the distance from here to here is 4, and distance from here to here is also what? 4. Now if the distance from here to here is 4 and we already have 2 in one side, that means the second side here also gives us 2. Okay, now the distance from here to here is, from the second chord, is 7. We know we have 4 here and we have 3 here. So 4 plus 3 gives us 7. That means the distance from here to the center here is 3.5, and the distance from here downward is likewise 3.5. I hope you are following. All right, so I've gotten that. Now I also need looking at these lines that we drew here, we can see that it is giving us a sort of a rectangle, because if I complete this here, this line here, this line here, that's a rectangle, and a rectangle we know that opposite sides are equal, so that means this here is also true. Yeah, so this is also true. Moving on, having done all this, and remember that I told you that radius is a line drawn from the center of the circle to any point, so that means I can also draw my radius from the center here to a point in the circle. My radius drawn from here to this point. That line is also my radius. But what makes this special is that it gives us sort of a right angle triangle. So I have this. So I have this right angle triangle. Now the length here is 3.5, so I write 3.5 here. And the length here is 2 because it's a length here is 2 because of the rectangle like figure here. So this is 2 and this is my radius. So I can now use Pythagoras theorem to, Pythagoras theorem says that c square equals to a square plus b square. I can now use my Pythagoras theorem to get my r. So I know that my r square equals to 3.5 square plus 2 square, and my r is 4.03. So that's the radius of the circle.